Alright, what's up YouTube? We're back with a video of King Orvils band, or King Orvils actually amazing hound builds that I used in the war with my 6 gold medalists. Yeah, there was a 6 gold medalist on the war, you know, cave number 1. This was the build that I built when running games with UK Legend in like 2009, but you know, or 2008, late 2008. But I'm not going to be given permission to use this build, as you know, he's one of these guys who's, you know, apparently never going to play with me again, I guess. So see, someone said, oh, he will never ever play with me again. You know, the thing is, I'm not really bothered, because I do know better players on the game than him anyway. Like UK did reach a skill cap where, you know, somebody like Goonikins technically was a better player, and Gino P. Gino P was a better player than him as well. You know, and anyone who thinks that, you know, Gino P was a guy that, or whoever, even from ACB Squadron, like literally I played with the top of individuals on that game. So if anyone can give credit to anybody, yeah, then I was the guy that literally was playing with everyone. I mean, there was a guy who commented on one of the videos, you know, one of the videos I shared, and he's like, oh, he was from A Nui, and I remember that individual, yeah. And I was like, yo, I don't even remember A Nui as a squad until someone mentioned it, right? Like, there was so many squads in the game, but there was so many good players, but the top players of the game will always be remembered as, you know, the top players. Like, I'm not going to give permission for UK Legend to use this build, right? He knows of this build because he was the one who sat there and running it when he was in my squad with me anyway. So at the end of the day, right, for people saying, oh, he will never play, you know, squad members like the Smite, or these guys will never play with you again, or whatever, trying to create this, you know, rivalry. East, in my opinion, is creating a rivalry as well. So, you know, if you want to join the rivalry list, or you want to join the enemy list of mine, then, you know, UK Legend will see you in the war, right? And we'll come back and we'll smoke you on it. It's as simple as that. You know, I was the 1v1 fucking god on that game, bro. Like, you know, I was the one who literally pulled strategies and everything else and got that squad to number 1. So it is what it is, isn't it? If you want to be the enemy, it's your choice to be the enemy. And, you know, apparently there's no rivalries on Chromehounds, or any rivalries in the Discord server, or any rivalries at all. And all the rivalries were dropped. But if all the rivalries were dropped, you've just created a rivalry, right? Because you've just said to all these other people, oh, he's never going to play with you again, blah de blah, you know. So you've created a rivalry. So, right, we'll see, yeah, we'll see eventually, innit? Right, we'll see. You know, as you're being a little geek, basically, I would say, fucking removing all your comments off YouTube. You know, going, oh my god, I'm gonna delete all the comments, trying to like fucking, what's it called, bum up to these fucking moderators, like suck dick. You know what I mean? That's basically what you're doing. Like, to be realistically, I couldn't give a fuck about playing this game at the current stage. You know, I just want to bang these fuckers on the wall, and you know, the legacy continues. If the legacy don't continue, it dies with the game, as the game's dead anyway. Like, the game's dead anyway. But you know, it was a good game. I'm just gonna basically buy a massive stake in Sega. I've already got money anyway, so I don't give a fuck. You know, this fire's not too bad, but you know, I remember it fire. I could get this hand fire into a pin anyway, but it was better looking on it. You know, better looking on the enemy from the front view. So look at this hand from the front view. Like, say for example, you run up to a hill, right? You know, you don't have to expose your top cam to like spy over the hill. Yeah, you can spy over the hill with your top cam, right? That's basically what you can do. Like, I did run this hand. People will say, oh, why would you run it like that? Blah de blah. You can have your own opinion, but listen, I got all 6 gold medals on the war. Go and do that fucking shit. You'll never be able to do it again, because the fucking war isn't here anyway. And then these little sweaty cunts are sweating free battle like, oh my god, he dropped my base. I'm gonna fucking kick him off the game. You do realise there's 3 ways to win in this game, right? There's compasses, there's fucking hands. But do you know when I used to play with Goonikins? You know, Goonikins used to fucking play with me on, what's it called? Goonikins used to play against me after playing years with him in ACV. But you know what? The funny thing was, he was a better player than UK Legend anyway. Like, so, this is my fucking hound build. UK Legend, I don't want to see you using this fucking build. I do not give you permission to use this one. I'll report your fucking video if you do. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.